Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome back to more Animal Crossing Wild World featuring St. Gooba, my newest town. And Poncho, at the beginning, he tried to move out yesterday. We told him no, and he was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. So yay, he's staying. I'm like, we can't lose any bears. Like, they're my favorite. How could they leave? But welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. I want to say hi to the chat really quick. We've got Bastille Chicken, Yo-Yo Yoshi, Stardev. Welcome you guys. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started. Today I want to do a lot of grinding for bells so that we can try and pay off the last 100,000 bells on our loan. So I think we're going to do we're going to actually gather fruit today maybe, do a little fishing or maybe a lot of fishing. I don't know. Catch some bugs possibly. I want to just fill up our pockets like multiple times to accumulate bells and to maybe pay off the rest of that loan so that we have a second room to work with, because the next loan is a doozy. It's 600,000. So I'm like, okay, but we've been working on the island to get all the trees planted into fruit trees, and I'm just kind of waiting for pears to grow back so that I can do the remainder of what I have with pears, because I have the least amount of those. But we've got two letters here. We've got one from Mom. Let's see what it says. Dear Bobo, no one is perfect. You of all people should know that and give yourself a break sometimes. Relax, kiddo. You know, Mom, you could at least send a gift if you're going to send me a bunch of BS. Okay. And then we also have we don't have any fun letters today, just letters from Lyle and Mom, and they're boring. Alright, so Lyle always sends us 100 bells for getting stung by bees, which we get stung every single day thanks to shaking the trees. Red should also be here today. His password is just cash. So that's what we've got to do. We've got to go see Red. And say just cash. So let's go ahead and do that. He shows up on Wednesdays. You can set this up with Lyle. He'll ask you, what day of the week do you want Red to show up? Which is kind of nice, because then it's not randomized, and then you're guaranteed to at least try and get a painting once a week. So it's a good little investment in that first 3,000 bell insurance policy. It's like, what am I trying to say here? That's so Rinslet, Lovelykin, Pixel Plume, Psycho Nacho Man, Koopa Booey. Hey, welcome guys. Thanks for stopping by. What did I say? Just cash? Alright. We got a fake last week. We got a real painting the week before, so we'll test our luck. No flowers. Just cash. And you get a letter in the mail day before saying what the password is, but originally you'll have to find out the password from a villager. I don't know if the letter system is also part of the insurance policy or if that just happens. I can't remember if that's something that the game just does after the first time you see Red. But I'm guessing if it doesn't send you a letter every time, you could always ask a villager for the password. Okay, let's see. What does Red have for us today? He has a harp, which we already have had. He has the Edward Scissorhands bed, which what is this? The lab bench. Okay, I was like, this is a bed, but if you want to do a Frankenstein room or an Edward Scissorhands room, you can get that. I don't think maybe that's appeared in Nooks before. I don't know. Alright, this is the moving painting. We're gonna hope that it is real, but the good news is, if it's fake, I have the damage insurance or whatever from Lyle, so I'll get a little bit of this money back. I don't know how much he sends you. I'm guessing it's not much. It's probably not 3,000 and some. It's probably more like 1,000 tops. But, you know, hopefully we won't find out this week. Hopefully we'll find out later. Look at them, so happy. Okay, I'm gonna go find out right away. I want to see what this is. I also need to see if there are pear trees down here for us to plant. What? You still have yet to get a real painting, Pixie? Shoot. I gave my last painting to Pudge for his birthday. My first and last fake. So hopefully we luck out. Oh no! 2 fakes! Oh, 1/3 of my encounters with red has been real. No, we're getting wrecked! Alright, Pixie, we're getting your luck now. Oh, my one and only painting is the lovely painting. Which is this one right here. It's like right when you walk in. That's kind of fun. It's so hard to complete the art portion of the museum in like all of the games leading up to New Horizons, which feels ridiculous because New Horizons has more art pieces, but it's just like you have... Oh, look at that stretchy leg. My goodness. You just have an easier time because you can identify at that point by just looking it up. So I guess if you don't look it up, it'd be more difficult, but you know. Also, I'm going to take advantage of this while I'm here. I'm going to get my cup of joe for the day. Start out the day with some coffee. Armand, welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. I kind of wish that there was like a jukebox or something in here that you could play music when you're in here of any of the KK songs you've heard before, because it would just be kind of fun to change it up and to make like an atmosphere in here when he's not around. I think that would be just like a fun feature. I know you can do that in your home, but like you also may not have a stereo or something in your home, so like if that's the case, what can you do? Mac on Point, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Let's move on. Alright, we're gonna go see if we have any more pear trees that are blooming. I do! Yes! Okay, so we're gonna get these. I'm being really intense about fruit. Yes, there are more pear trees. Okay, I think I know I have other fruit in my pocket right now, but every other tree has more than the pear trees planted. So that's why I'm like, we're gonna see what we can do. So what I'm probably gonna do after I plant more trees is I'm going to I'm gonna gather fruit to sell. So usually I gather shells. There's another pear tree if I need it. Usually I gather shells and, you know, my fossils for the day and all that good stuff. But I don't typically... Let's go! I don't typically sell fruit at this moment. So we're not there yet. I wanted to have, like, most of the island planted before I do that. So I'm going to continue on with a little bit more of my method from yesterday. In planting these trees. Okay, or I'm not going to do this yet because my axe is broken. So, never mind. Rolf! What's with all the noise? Oh no! Rolf, I can't talk to you right now. There's a thing. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna get it. I don't know. I can't talk to you. No! It's too late. Like, I can't... There's no way. I don't even have my... Alright, sacrificial balloon going by because I didn't notice it in time. And I don't have my slingshot out. What? It's just me. I know. I faked you out. But tell me a story now. No! I don't want to get this for you! That's all he cares about is dead things. Okay. I'm gonna try not to shake... Yo, Kaboomet, good morning! Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try and only shake trees that are not fir trees at the beginning. Which I don't know that there are any, there are like no trees over here anymore. I think we're like, oh, this one. What? This is not a fruit tree though. I'm just gonna go ahead and, I don't have an axe, no! I'm just gonna go ahead and replace this though. And I'm going to just use one of these other pieces of fruit to mark it that it is a fruit tree. Once I get an axe. I have axes in my storage, but because the shop is right here, I'm just gonna check this first. I also haven't even been in here today. I'm trying to change it up. There is no axe in here. Good thing I did not, or good thing I've been storing stuff. Look, more houseplants, a flamingo. Let's go. Mrs. Flamingo. Yes, she's pink, so I want her. We've got a dog house, the lime chair, this other plant. I don't think I have this one yet. But I have so many houseplants, I probably don't need any more. I've been buying medicine every day just to stock up on and have on hand for villagers that are sick. I'm still looking for lovely carpet. I have lovely wallpaper. I do not have lovely... Do I even have room for any of this stuff? Okay, I do. I do not have lovely carpet. But I've still been checking all of these things every day, because why not? Okay. Chic wall. So while I'm doing these kind of dailies that you guys see every time, I want to talk about the DK Bonanza Direct that was earlier today. I just watched it right before the stream. Like, I worked out this morning, I did yoga, and then I watched the Direct, and I'm still in my workout clothes. I didn't even change before the stream. Whoops! So you get workout Bobo today, but yeah, I watched the DK Bonanza Direct. I was talking to Odie about it. He was like, it's a 16 out of 10. I'm so excited. And I'm like, okay, I gotta see it. So cute. It looks so fun. I don't, like, here's the thing. It's gonna be very experimental for me. It looks amazing. I was not a huge fan of Odyssey because I'm not as much of an open world person as I would like to be. Because I just didn't grow up with those kinds of games. And so, I'll have to, we're definitely getting the game. I'm gonna try it and see, but it just looks so cool, and it has so many, like, fun little, like, side ideas, and I'm telling you guys, Nintendo's been taking notes from Disney. First we got, Mario Kart Disney World, and now we're getting Disney Bonanza, basically, because it just... Immediately, like, the first part of the Direct was just part of your world from The Little Mermaid. I was like, okay, we're the little DK, I get it. And then it turned into Wreck-It Ralph, which it already was Wreck-It Ralph, but it really is Wreck-It Ralph now, because it's like, DK is Ralph, and then you've got Pauline, who's Vanellope, destroying stuff, partnership. I'm like, okay. He's trying to help her reach her dream. I was like, yeah, we have been taking notes from Disney. I don't care what anybody says, that's what's going on. We have Disney, like, ballad at the beginning, turns into that. The amiibo is so cute! I love it. I only have one amiibo anymore, because I, like, didn't use them, and then it was just, like, collecting figures to sit around for no good reason, so I literally just have Wario, which he sits proudly with all my games, so I have Wario. I've since, like, sold the rest, but I kind of want to get that one, because it's so cute. But yeah, I also just, like, the little, like, all the outfits are so cute. The Mario paint. It's kind of like a Mario Party minigame. The, like, carving, like, art mode or whatever. So cute. Hey, there's the club shirt. We have the Spade shirt. We could always get the club shirt. We already have the Dazed shirt. That is Pinky's default shirt. I don't think I need anything else in here. There were a few things I was like, I don't know, but I'm very excited. Really? I thought it all looked super fun. I also really like the 2D aspects of it. Music sounds great so far. If that's like just the music in the Direct sounded super fun. So I'm like, that's music in the game. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I was a big fan. So we've already got the game pre-ordered. I need to get an axe. Okay, I'm getting an axe, you guys. I also need to just mark this tree while I'm here. So that I know that this is where a fruit tree is growing. Or going to grow. And hopefully I won't confuse myself by doing that. Okay, so I have 2 trees over there I need to keep an eye on. Shliam, hey yo, welcome to the stream. We were just talking about the DK Bonanza Direct that happened this morning. So that was pretty exciting. And I was just saying, like, forged painting. I'm excited about it. I'm just gonna save both of these things for now because we've got different goals in mind. I need to start taking fruit from the back instead of the front like I've been doing. Okay. Yo, thank you, Shliam. I put down the fairy tale flooring that I got yesterday and put up the fairy tale wall, and now I have, like, mostly, what is this? Exotic furniture and lovely furniture mixed, but also, like, anything pink. I just got Mrs. Flamingo. I can't put anything else down, though, or the game yells at me. It's like, you want the floor to collapse? So I'm like, okay. So, I have a golden stereo I could try replacing this with. I do have an exotic end table. I really do like the classic end table because it has the little doily on it and is, like, just really cute. But yeah, I'm loving how the house is coming together. I really am. And I'm trying to gather bells today so that I can pay off the rest of my loan. Because I only owe $100,000. Only. But still, it was $300,000. So it's like, you know, we have 1/3 of the way to go. And we have a lot of fruit trees to work with now. To just kind of, like, gather money. Alright, so I am replanting trees right now. Let me just cut these down first. And then we'll go to the other side of the island. Because I think this is it for this side of the island. I think every tree has been oh, maybe not this one. Okay, almost every tree has been replanted into a fruit tree. I think I'll make this one a fir tree, though. I'll make this our little, like, cedar sapling for the day. So we're getting really low on... What am I trying to say? We're getting really low on the number of trees that can have, like, furniture in them. So that kind of makes that easier every day. Okay. Dog fan, happy hump day! Welcome to the stream. And Lovely Kid, yes, the floor definitely collapses on the first floor. According to this game. It just likes to be dramatic, let's be real. This game is dramatic. Alright, another pear tree. Eventually, once all of these trees are planted, we'll get to pick up all this fruit that's on the ground and sell it too. Which is kind of fun, kind of exciting. Okay, let's see if this is our money rock. I love when this is the money rock because I don't have to dig any holes or anything. Which is just nice. It saves me time. Let me collapse my floor if I want to. Exactly, Tux. That's what I'm saying. Like, just let me pack my house if I want. Like, this game doesn't own me. Not the boss of me today. Okay, I don't know if there... I'm kind of checking the money rock and seeing if there are any other trees that we can possibly replace over here. I don't think there are, though. I really don't. I feel like everything has been replaced with a fruit tree at this point. Okay. Any tree that has a fruit in front of it, that's what that means, too, is that it's been replaced with a fruit tree. Actually, why am I doing this when I could just do this? Okay. Yeah, the giant sinkhole part of decor. Extra points for that, for sure. What if that's what I want? What if that's the look I'm going for? Didn't the game ever think of that? Okay. And then I guess, like, as time goes on, if I notice, like, oh, we're kind of lopsided with, actually, I thought I had less pear trees and I really have too many of this kind of tree, then we will deal with that later. But yeah, I think this side of the island, the right side of the island, the east side is good. I think every tree has been replanted to be fruit. Yeah, maybe, exactly. Lyle would insure the collapsed floors. I have insurance, so, like, what's the problem? You got the sinkhole plus 2 million points. Imagine. Game secrets. Mainly little Pauline, but then oh, I think she's so cute. You don't like little Pauline? It's nice to see, like, kid Pauline. I think she's so cute. You know, we don't always need big boobies. We can sometimes have, like, cute little girls that are fun. Like, I know everyone's horny, but, like, calm the F down, you know? Because that's totally what you meant, right, Pixie? What is this shirt she has on? I want to know. You know that there are those people out there that are going to complain for that reason, though. Is she wearing, like, a Spider-Man shirt? What is this? Why do you look like Spider-Man? Yeah, I'm not competing with you. I hate fishing with you. No. I hate you. Yeah, get out. Yeah, Pixie's just devastated by the lack of big old boobies. I can't believe I'm being called out like this. Oh. I see what you meant, Pixie. I just had to, you know, enlighten everybody else of what you were actually saying. What happened to my shovel? Wait, is there another bird wing? I don't know. I'm gay, so I don't care for boobies. You know. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, sorry, Pixie. Oh, okay, there's no money in that rock. Why can't the money rock be just, like, the first rock you hit every day? That'd be really lovely. Okay, I need to replant that tree. Please be this rock, because then I don't have to dig anything. Even though I've already dug, like, 1,000,000 holes. Poncho! I think most of the trees left that are not fruit trees are over in this, like, this little area over here. This is, like, the first fossil I've seen today, too. How exciting. But yeah, Turn of the Drew, good morning! Anybody else who walked in during my pixie roast, good morning, welcome. Another glorious day in St. Gooba. Okay, that's a fruit tree. That's a fossil. I run out of room on my pockets again. Dang it. Okay, how many trees do I have left? One. This is not a fruit tree right here, so guaranteed we can replant that. Because yesterday I was like, this is literally the last rock, I think. The very last one I hit. I'm not gonna have room for all this. Okay. Anyway, yesterday was kind of like my last little hurrah, going through and shaking everything and figuring out what was what. Now it's like there's so few left, we don't really need to do that. Okay, so we've already got like almost a quarter of the way there. I guess we're closer to a fifth of the way there, whatever. Anyway, so we're going to... No, I'm gonna have to fill in... This is so annoying. Because this rock is here. Oh wait, no, I don't have to do that. I can just... I'll have to put it over here. I'm marking all the trees just so I know for a fact that they are fruit trees. Oh, there are dandelions back there. How cute. And there was money in this tree. Even cuter. Okay. I definitely want to make sure all of these trees are marked, though, because we're going to be selling fruit today. once everything is planted. Once everything's planted, we're gonna sell. You like the name Saint Gooba? I'm glad. I wanted to do something in my kitty Gooba's honor. So we sainted her. Because let's be real, all cats, no matter how naughty, are angels and saints. Okay. I know, I've tried to be as smart with this as I possibly could be, because I'm like, I don't want to... I'm never, like, I always make, like, a little orchard, and then it's like, this isn't enough. I should just replace everything on the island with fruit. Okay. Let's see, anything else left? And then we can go through and we can shake these fir trees, and they should have furniture in them. Oh, wait, no. We have several trees over here that... Let's see, I'm going to count how many we have because then I'll know how many fruits I need. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Are these the last 3? I think so. Yeah, these have to be the last 3. I don't think I have any more. I have 2 more pears. Okay, so I have 2 pears. I need 3. Oh, dang it. Is there a cherry tree that has a cherry in front of it? No. But there's this. I'll just take an apple tree. I'll take apples to mark these last 3. Okay. Recently spotted a cat in our neighborhood who looks like ours except with socks, so you've started calling him Olaf with socks. Cute! We love all the cute kitties. And Pixie loves something that rhymes with kitties, and he's mad because Pauline is a baby now. Oh, that is not a tree. I mean, it is a tree, but it's not a, like, fruit tree potential. Okay, let's drop this. Gotta mark my last 3 trees! Okay. I'm just sitting here trying to live my life! Whatever, Pixie, we know what's going on in your head. Oh, Pixie. Okay, what other tree do I want to plant in here? We've got oranges, we've got apples, so we've got 2 pears. I guess I'll do a peach up here too, so I'm just gonna shake this. And I have this, like, okay, I'm just gonna pick up the cherry because whatever. Alright, now we're ready. We are ready to plant our last 3 trees, our last 3 fruit trees, and then we can start gathering for the day. How's there nothing in these? This game is so strange sometimes. And then if we see some rogue tree somewhere that, like, has not been identified, then we'll plant that as well. But okay, so we'll do pear. This will be a peach, and then we'll do another pear. Okay, and then I'm probably gonna put the tools away and just gather fruit to sell. Not any of the fruit that's in front of the trees yet. I want to make sure that everything is... Okay, I want to make sure everything's actually real first. Okay, come on. We gotta go. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. Yeah. We got it. What is it? Let's hope that it's, like, not something... No, not something stupid. Ooh, a beach table. I love a beach table. Okay, these are all things that... Shoot, I'm gonna put the fossils at the front. I have an extra marker and tree potential in here. I'm gonna put all this stuff away so that way I know I have room for whatever. Wait, how much do I do? I have 5. So ideally, if we have 15 foreign fruits, we can get 4,500 bells for them. So say you can do 10 pockets full, that's like 45,000. So like, you know, 10 trips if we could do that. I don't know how many. I'll eventually get the math on it once all of the fruit trees are blooming and I'm able to utilize that. But, oh my god, this is another one! This is not a fruit tree yet! See, I should have known there would be one. Okay, anyway. I feed a stray dog that lives in our neighborhood and she has white on her feet and it looks like she wears socks too! How cute! We also call her Socks! That's so adorable. I love that that's happening for 2 of you, sort of, at once. Like, one's a dog and one's a cat. Gerardo, I grew up with your City Folk Let's Play when I was 10 or 12. The nostalgia is crazy. Oh, well, thank you so much for tuning in. That's awesome. I love hearing that. It's so fun to hear that. It's the summer tradition continued, like, 15 years later. I guess 14 years after City Folk, but still, that's super awesome. Thank you for sharing. Welcome to the stream. We're trying to plant all fruit trees in place of regular saplings. And I just did not pick up this money yesterday because clearly... Is this a tree I planted? Or did I just mark this tree, Kit? Oh, I must have just marked this one because why would it have had money in it yesterday and then it's like full grown? Okay, I need another one. I need another tree. I don't know why I keep putting these tools away because the second I put them away, I find another tree that I need to replant. And then I guess we'll go orange tree maybe. If I have any oranges, I do. Yeah, we'll do one more orange tree. That should be the last one. Maybe. Okay, and then a safe bet is gathering coconuts. Yeah, this should be the last one. I'm really not seeing any others now, so that should be good. Okay, so get rid of the axe. Bust out the shovel again because I keep putting things away thinking I'm gonna fill up my pockets and then surprise end up not being able to. Shoot. Okay. Let's get this. A pretty nice present to shoot down. That's true. You love when you... what did I get? When you shoot down a beach table. You're 23 now? What? Why are you yelling at me, Kit? What did I do? What was I doing at 23? I guess I was in college. Like, what was I doing? You guys know what I was doing, maybe. I was LPing, so that's something. Okay. And whether you're old or young is just a mindset. I'm just, like, forever, like, a teenager. I feel like I just now am like, oh, I could be, like, 20, maybe. You know? Okay. I'm going to attempt to actually gather things now. And I have not seen that third fossil, so I'll probably run into that immediately. I'm gonna gather the coconuts first. I know, Kit gets so jealous when I do these streams in the morning. She wants all the attention, and meanwhile Jilly's just like passed out behind me like, I don't care, Mom, I'm tired. Kit, what did you need? She left. Who knows what she was saying. So we're gonna just make a lot of trips back and forth to Nooks now, because that's what we're gonna attempt to get 100,000 bells today. We are like 23, what do I have right now? 20, almost 23,000. excuse me, bells. God, I can't talk. Forget it. Bells towards that goal. I also need to dump these fossils. I'm just going to throw them outside the museum because I don't need to do this right now. This will be like, oh, we can maybe sell these because they might be duplicates. But we'll see. I don't need them right this second though while I'm trying to run back and forth and make money. So we're selling shells, we're selling fruit. The coconuts get us 500 bells a pop, so that's good. Might as well just shake all these trees, and then all I have to do is pick this stuff up on the way back. So we're gonna work from the bottom up. So we're gonna bottoms up, put everything from the beach in our pockets first to sell. But hope the next Animal Crossing has better music. I tried my best to play Horizons, but the music was so overbearing. I liked the music, but it was no Animal Crossing like GameCube. Like, it was just not nearly as good as that. No, I don't have time to talk to you. I can't do favors for you right now. My pockets are full. I'm running. I can't talk to Mint right now. Yeah. Gosh, sorry. Yeah, there goes Mint's photo. Oh no. Whatever. I guess I should look at what this beach table even looks... Well, I'm just going to sell it because I don't have a spot for it right now anyway, and it'll be in our catalog. Plus, I have to move things in my house. I've just got a whole conundrum going on. Here, hold on. I want to see the catalog. I liked the music in New Horizons, but I did not like it nearly as much as the early games. Like, and I think the soundtrack for GameCube, Wild World / City Folk are the best. I feel like those are all my favorites. Where's this beach table? Why is this not alphabetical? Oh my god. I can't look through this! This was supposed to be easy. Oh my god, no. There it is. Oh, it's cute! It's like the little umbrella table with a drink on it. It's only 1,600. Yeah, if we need that later. If I could put things on my island / town, I guess this isn't an island, I would, but that's not a thing in this game. Yeah, I remember. It looks exactly how I remembered it, but I'm like, I know it doesn't go in my house at the moment. It does not fit the theme. I would love if they bring back the animals being big bullies again as well. I agree. They're my first bees of the day. I'm gonna shake all the pine trees also because we should get 2 pieces of furniture. I clicked off of it so fast it just went away. Or we could get money. It's not as fun though. So yeah, every non-fruit tree now is a pine tree. So that's where we should find bells and bees and furniture on the daily. At least that's my hope. Or nothing. Cool. Alright, back to the beach. As I run over... Alright, what do you want? Yes. I've been wanting to get rid of my tacky heart shirt. Wow. Okay, anyway. New generation would yeah, a new generation needs to understand the ruthless villagers because they are like the funniest thing. Is the new generation actually too sensitive for it? I feel like they could handle it. Like, come on now. Just expose them to the bullying of Animal Crossing. Okay, these are all fruit. I don't know how many fir trees I planted that are like lower than this. I didn't shake that one though. I did shake the one up there. I think all of these are fruit. Bulk eat the fruit! You can eat fruit in this game, by the way. I think on an earlier episode I said you couldn't. But there's no option. You can drag it up to your character and they will eat it. But luckily there's no option to, like, from the menu just accidentally eat it instead of bury it or whatever. Because I've done that on accident before and been like super annoyed. Yo, Aaron, ba, welcome to the stream. Giving it a ba. Okay. How much room is left in my pockets? Oh, get this out of here. That's what I meant to do. I need to start counting. It's not that hard to count to 15, you guys, but I just don't do it. And then I'm like, oh, my pockets are full. Anyway. Just ask Pixie about bulk eating the fruit, Aaron. It'll make a lot more sense. Or will it? I don't know. Look, the animals being big bullies has rubbed off onto me. Now I'm bullying Pixie and I don't even have sunglasses on. Oh, never, you don't even need the explanation. Aaron's already got it. Never mind, already knows. See? It was a debate. Okay, well, I'm glad you know the reference. It's so stupid. And I would not know this reference without Pixie's assistance. And without Pixie bullying me. So, you know. I also wish they would move out randomly. It's so silly. They're basically stuck on our island forever. I wish that too. I know other people disagree. But, like, I get kind of annoyed when it's like... I know, like... It's either drastically one way or the other, and we need a balance. Like, in these games, people can just move out, and it's like, wait, what? But, you know, I think a short notice is okay, but it's like, no one ever wants to move out. And it does feel unrealistic that they'd all ask permission to move. I feel like if you talk to them a lot, it should maybe trigger that conversation of like, I'm thinking about moving out. But if you hardly ever talk to them, it should not trigger it. They should just be able to randomly move out. I think that's the balance that needs to be established. Would it be devastating still? Probably. Sometimes, but I think it would be more realistic and less like, I have to do everything. I have to trigger every single event on my island, because that's kind of the fun of Animal Crossing too. Devastation is part of the fun, you guys. Okay. We're not good friends. I hate you. No! No! This is the last person's picture I wanted. No! No. I just want her to leave. All I wanted my entire life is for her to leave my island, and she's like, guess what, bestie? Like, oh no. I hate this so much. I hate it. Like, I hate... I hate it. Oh no! Look, it wouldn't even show her. It's like, no. Pixie, thank you for the bits. There's Anchovy, if anybody missed that one yesterday. Oh my god, so stupid! The first picture we get, and it's Freckles. I hate this. I'm gonna send her a letter and be like, I hate you. Oh my god, our first photo, and it's from Freckles. This is devastating. Why does she love us? I don't know. I have... Oh! I hate her. Yo, Tux. Perfect. You got her. Look at you go. I think that's the first time her bio has shown up based on bits and not by me like forcibly being like, test this alert to show you guys, because I wanted to prove that it was really there. I was like, I'm not punking you all. The one-sided love. Her bio is probably my favorite of all the ones I've made for this project too, because it's so stupid and it just looks like her. It does. It fully describes her. I know even Streamlabs doesn't like her. It's true. I gotta go see what this photo looks like. I'm so devastated by this. Hey, Luna Amethyst, welcome to the stream. Welcome to my dream is being crushed by ducks with eyes that are too far apart. I hate it. No! Classic DD Armament, by the way. Hey, thanks, Stardev. That one's a cute one. So dumb. Okay, I gotta leave it on the table, though. Oh, it says something? Oh, no. Freckles pick. Huh? If you look closely, there's something written on the back. Catapulting cupcakes. Why? Oh my god, she's the worst. Why did this happen to us? Oh my god. I'm gonna sell my red clock, because, well, never mind. I'm gonna store my red clock, because maybe I could use it still. Once I figure out my life. I can't believe this. Anyway. Finally watching Lucky Star, you're really enjoying it? Well, hey! It's a good anime. It's a fun little slice of life. It's so good. I love it. Yeah, red clock to more like it. Sorry, I'm gonna put the shirt away because it's bugging me. This is not a priority, or it shouldn't be, but okay. Okay, I have 3 more spaces, so now we can actually shake a fruit tree. I love Konata. She's probably my favorite too. Freckles is so weird. Alright, so this is where I'm supposed to start at the beach and work my way up, but we're right here, so I'm just gonna do this before things could get any crazier. She saw us and she didn't want to talk to us. Oh, what a day, you guys. What a moment. I can't believe this. Okay. I'm selling stuff. I'm going to sell everything in my pocket. So I want to make sure that all the trees are marked. Maybe I should try and let the fruit that they actually are mark them. I don't know. We're trying to get to 100,000 bells. But yeah, Freckles saw it, I was busy, and was just like, okay, time to make this all about me. How could she do it to us? Okay, fine. I'm just gonna start up here and work my way down. And maybe I'll count this time. So we're just gathering fruit to sell. We're not doing anything crazy. Also, I'm still missing 1 fossil for the day. I'm not gonna gather, cherries because those are native. And I'm like, do I want to remark some of these to like symbolize what they actually are? I guess I'll do that. Seems like a smart thing to do. So the only cherries I'll sell are the ones that are like markers in front of trees where they don't. Does she have fleas? She's a flea-bitten animal. Alright, I gotta get her. Ah, got her. She's gonna be so mad because she's my snooty. Oh wow, I feel utterly refreshed, like I just stepped out of a spa. What? Please? Why would you say such a rude thing? I would never have fleas. You did. You did. Sorry, but you're the one with fleas. Filthy animal over there. Yeah, happy Pride! Happy Pride Month. Okay. So that one tree that I took fruit off of was an orange tree. It was right by my house, so I'll have to replace that with an orange to actually mark it. But okay. So I will 2 of these I will not be selling because I need to mark this tree and I need to mark the other tree. I think it's the tree right next to this that's also an orange. Also an orange tree, so I'm gonna be selling more. I was like, I'm not selling any cherries, and I'm like, well, hold on, let me make things more complicated. But, you know, for the full-grown trees that have fruit on them, I think it makes sense to just make them what they should be. Oh, wait, there's a thing! Hold on, I hear it. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, no! It's blowing the wrong way, though. Oh, I didn't know in time. Shoot, I was thinking it just came from the right. No, it was coming from the left. Elephant! Yo, Snumpo! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Freckles Crushes My Dreams. Also, today's song is, I know, it's just the name of an animal, but it's a hot little number by Damien Rice. Super emo. But, you know, everyone loves being emo now and then. Let's see. Mom always says that the animals need to bathe whenever they have fleas to stay away from them. Luckily, my girls, knock on wood or particle board or whatever this is right here, they have not had fleas, so. But they're just indoor only, so, like, in theory, they should not get fleas unless they are somehow brought in on accident. Which, if that's the case, like, what can you even do about that? But, let's see. It's actually my partner coming out as... I don't know what that means, Luna Amethyst. I don't know what that stands for. And I don't mean that offensively. I just truly don't know what that stands for. So you may need to explain that one. Okay. Asexual, I know what that means, but I don't... Aromantic. Like, what does that mean, though? These are things I probably should know, but don't. I'm sorry. My kitty had really bad fleas when we... Oh, well, I guess Jilly did have really bad fleas when I first got her, but since she hasn't had them. My kitty had really bad fleas when we first got him as a kitten. Thankfully, he's been clear ever since. Oh, the baby. My pocket is already full. Okay, I gotta go sell this stuff. Neither of my dogs ever had fleas, and I'm proud of that fact. However, the animals in Animal Crossing, they're another story. They are. Aromantic is essentially the romantic version of asexual, experiencing little to no romantic attraction. Oh, okay. I guess I just thought it was kind of the same thing, like, as asexual, but I guess that's not, because that's, like, different than, it's in a different category. Well, that's cool. So, you gotta celebrate Pride Month, for sure. Celebrate all the loves, all the styles of love. Okay, we are getting close. We are almost well, by close, I mean we're like halfway there. But yeah. Still remember the stream where you just found Jilly and Sally outside your apartment? I know! It was such a sad story, but they turned into such happy and sassy little ladies. They're loving their lives, for sure. And she is Mama's baby. Like, Jilly is my baby. Like, I've never had that kind of a bond with a cat before. I've witnessed other people... Like, I've always been close to my cats, but I've never been like their mama, you know? In this way, where it's like, I am her mommy, but she is like totally my baby. And she's just the sweetest little girl. But yeah, they did have fleas really badly when we got them, but that's because they had been dumped, and who knows how long they'd been just kind of out in the wild, like having to survive and fend for themselves, like. But they were strong little girls, so they came through. And the sweetest little girls. Right, Jilly? She's totally passed out right now. Like, I'm not listening to what you're saying, Mom. Okay. Apples to apples. Remember when apples to apples was, like, super popular, and then everybody discovered, like, oh, we could be dirty and play, like, a really, like, an explicit version of this, and it's even funnier. And then, like, Cards Against Humanity just took over. I remember when that was, like, the biggest game that everybody was playing. And, like, every convention... It was kind of weird, because every convention had, like, a panel. Like, a Cards Against Humanity panel. And it's, like, I get it, because it was so popular and it's, like, funny. But, like, you kind of have to know the people you're playing with a little bit. Like, you do. You kind of have to know who you're playing with to, like... get the right reaction and to gauge the kind of humor you're going for, or else it's like kind of weird and not as fun. But yeah. Yeah, playing Cards Against Humanity with randos sounds not fun. I don't think it would be as fun. But yeah, I loved Apples to Apples too. It was hilarious and it was super fun, and it is like the PG version. I think sometimes it can be PG-13-ish, but like it's basically, there's our last fossil. Okay, good. It's the PG version of Cards Against Humanity, and I believe it came first. So like that's where the idea was developed. And then like Apples to Apples, I think you could just play with people you didn't know easier. I think that was like an easier game to play with randos, because it was, again, like a lot more like family friendly, like just random stupid stuff that anybody could find, like that doesn't make any sense, that's funny. But yeah, playing Cards Against Humanity with randos just seems kind of like a weird time. But I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Cards Against Humanity was funny until you knew the deck. Yeah, then after that, I was the same way. At that point, I like dreaded playing the game too, because it's like, God, I just know the deck. Like none of it's funny anymore. Like I get they did the expansions, but like it almost wasn't enough, because if you got the old cards too, it was like, haha, it's so hilarious. Like it just wasn't it at that point. I think it had its time, and that was its retirement. It was like, okay, we're done with this. Yeah, you can play Apples to Wow. Apples to Apples, sorry. Basically with anyone. I promise I would not call it that. I'm sorry! My mind and my mouth messed up! Sorry. That's, oops. My bad. Yeah, that's how I feel about all of it. That's how I feel about everything now. Freckles has ruined my day and made my mind go south. Speaking of apples, I gotta collect all these apples over here. I didn't mean to! I really didn't mean to say that. My mouth slipped. Anyway, that's what it should have been called. It shouldn't have been called Cards Against Humanity. That should have been the real name. So stupid. Why is this tree not marked? This is probably one that I was like, I'm not gonna use the fruit off of this. Yeah, our excuse to blame Freckles. It's pretty bad. Anyway, yeah, if you know the cards and you're playing with people who don't know the cards, I wanted to die. No, it was not a time. It was just one of those things where you're like, okay, I don't want to play this. But it definitely was like the popular game for a long time. Oh man. But yeah. So anyway, remember when Cards Against Humanity was big? That was the moral of this story, and how it's like not anymore. What else was I guess like some Jackbox games are kind of like that too. I've been to Jackbox panels at convention that were, oh my god, no, I went in too soon. Of course a balloon was coming right as I go in. Anyway, I've been to panels for Jackbox that were actually really fun, but it's like you kind of, it was one of those things where like everybody's pretty much anonymous, so you can kind of gauge what people are reacting to based on the room. Like the panels that I've been to and participated in. I actually won, thank you, champion. I know. Now I'm just gloating, but I was the champ of the last Jackbox panel I went to. No one knew it was me. Well, except for the people I was there with, but, you know, it was really fun. And I had a lot of pride. I was like, yes! I got a little pride boost. Wolf Jacobs, welcome to the stream. Don't have much time to say. So excited to see your Let's Playing this, and I'm religiously watching on YouTube. Oh, yay! I'm so glad you're watching on YouTube. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping up with it. It's been so much fun, and I'm glad you got to stop in for a minute. had a Japan dream where we got there and nobody was organized at all, so we just didn't do anything except our hotel had a Sega Genesis for some reason, and we played through Sonic 1 like 3 times. I'm praying to God that that is not our entire Japan experience. Or I may just die. That might be the the end result if that were the case. Oh my god. Those dreams are so annoying, but so funny at the same time. They're like annoying in the moment, but they're funny after the fact. Also, I forgot something at home, so I thought it was a good idea to fly back and get it and waste like 3 days of the trip. It was like sunglasses or something. Nah. That's awful. Much love to see on You de la Tube. Oh, that's a good one. Hey, thank you so much. Oh my god, I had such a stupid dream last night. It was not Japan related, but I don't know. I don't know where this came from other than I'm blaming Odie because it was it was like him on steroids essentially, but I had this dream last night where we were in downtown Indy and not in like a great part of downtown Indy. It was like kind of a sketchy part with like a lot of homeless people and that, and like people that were just like you didn't want to be around. And like there was some kind of event going on. I don't know if it was a convention or what, but Odie was like, oh, that's the guy who's selling games. Like we get out to the parking area and he's like, that guy was selling games, and look, he has like a cup of games in his car. And I was like, what are you saying? And he's like, well, I gotta get in this guy's car and see what's in. Like, he had like a styrofoam cup, like you'd get at a gas station, full of like little cartridges. Odie was like desperate to see what was in this. So we broke into this guy's car. It was the guy like was loading stuff into his car and going back in to wherever he had come from, and Odie's like, I gotta get in that cup and see what's in it really quick. And I was like, I am not sticking around for this. Like, no, you're not doing this. And so he gets this cup and is going through it and like walking towards, I'm like, you don't know this area, like it's sketchy, like I'm not sticking around. So I got in my car and I just left. I was like, fine, you do you. Well then sure enough, like on the other side of the street, here come the cops. So then he got arrested, and he's like on the side of the road getting arrested for breaking into this guy's car and stealing these games. So I had to go back and get out of the car. This is a dream, by the way, if anybody didn't understand that, or walked into the middle of this. But I literally, like, I got out of the car and I was like, what? This is what happens. This is why you don't break into somebody's car for a cup of games. That was the dream I had last night. So stupid. So dumb. It was like it would be on brand for Odie to ask somebody like, hey, what games are you selling there? But to break into the car, no, that is no longer on brand. And it was a cup specifically. You know, it sounds pretty realistic. Minus the whole like breaking the law part, but so stupid. So that was my dream last night. It was not a Japan dream. It was an Odie game chasing to the extreme dream out of a cup of cartridges in some guy's car that he insisted on breaking into. Cupo games. Yeah, imagine not knowing this was a dream. I could just see somebody walking into this stream and being like, what? Odie broke? No. It's not true. It was a dream. I feel the same way when I tell Sim stories that are like off the chart insane, and somebody walks into the middle of this and they're like, who did this happen to? And I'm like, it's my Sim. It's not a real person. Holy crap, what did I sell for so much? Wasn't it all just fruit? I don't know. Yeah. I was proud of myself for just bailing on him and being like, well, you're gonna have to figure this out because I'm not sticking around for this. In the dream, I was like, no, I'm not dealing with this. You're an idiot. So funny. So dumb. It was very amusing, though. Got 20k, not your average points. Back in the day, that was enough to summon Froggo! I know. I need to come up with a new summon. Summon a mystery plush. Because I have a lot of them. Alright, look at us go. We're getting so much fruit and so many bells. Froggo is not dead. He's living in my sister's basement. She's trying to make it like a entertainment area, like her whole basement area, to be like a fun little like movie place to watch movies and like play like retro games and that. It's a work in progress, but he's down there. Can we summon Marie? Marie is right there. We could summon Marie. But you know. And I think, Snack, I think you asked something about the aristocrats earlier and I missed it. Or, crats? Cats, not crats. So you'll have to ask it again. I know I saw the aristocrats in chat, though, while I was sharing this stupid dream story. Okay, what am I doing? Oranges? Okay, good. It was about creme de la creme. So, AK Strem de la, like, is that where that came from? Because creme de la creme was just something stupid. I don't know that it came from anywhere in particular other than just me being an idiot and being like, you know, the saying like, ooh, that they're the creme de la creme or whatever. I probably heard this on a movie or a cartoon or something somewhere at some point, but one day it just like got stuck in my mind, and so I was trying to be fancy and stupid and said Strem de la Strem. So it was just, I have no idea why I ever said that, but oh shoot, I'm carrying too much? I'm already full? Okay, we're gonna make bank today. You guys, I know I might be live a little bit longer because of the bank I'm gonna be making. Okay. Yeah, whatever, Pixie. You're such a bully. Oh my gosh, Snack, did you hear that Pixie was upset because Pauline doesn't have like huge boobs in Bonanza? Did you hear about him being devastated over that? She's a kid now. He was very upset about it earlier. He was going on and on about it. Yeah, totally. Don't lie. You know that's what was happening earlier. Alright. Getting rid of all this fruit. Uh-oh! Pixie! Busted! Yeah, she doesn't have Bonanza boobies. She does not, unfortunately. So now all the horny little boys and girls are crying themselves to sleep tonight. It was kind of problematic. It was. It may be the worst message I've ever sent, chat. I don't know. It's pretty good. Okay. Time to shake a tree. Oh man, today has been a day of insanity for us, but it's been a lot of fun. This is what happens when you're trying to make money. Did I shake this tree? No, I don't think so. I don't know that I've shaken any of these trees over here. I really want to find the furniture for the day. I'm so mad about Freckles. How dare she come up and give us her photo? I don't want that. I did get the painting from Red today, and it was a fake, unfortunately. I did save it, though, because it's kind of a fun one. Now I'm curious what my worst chat message of all time is. Yeah, me too. What's my worst chat message of all time? Is there anything new on this board? Talking to myself, is it bad? Is it a bad thing to make copies or serve coffee? I kind of like it, actually, so why stop now? Okay, well, you enjoy your office job, whoever the heck you are. I don't know who would write that in this town. I don't know. Yeah, Freckles really changed the vibe. She sent us off. Did I shake this tree? No. Maybe I may have messed up. I may have screwed us out of the furniture for the day when I cut those trees down before I shook them. I don't know. Money falls out when you do that. I don't know if it's the same though for just oh, dang it. I'm like full already. No, what are you doing? I don't know if it's the same for other stuff. Okay, we're getting close to having collected all the fruit for the day, and then I can turn in the fossils, and then we can pay off our loan. I already shook this tree. No. Yeah, I wish whenever I shook a tree, money or furniture fell out as well. What if Freckles is the one writing all these messages? She could be. I wouldn't put it past her. Alright. Excuse me, let's do this. Okay. So I was like, oh, maybe we'll fish, or maybe we'll do this. I mean, I still, if I can't get to 100,000, because I might be just shy, I might have to do that later, and then just, like, pay off the loan off stream. But I do at least want to get all the fruit today. Get all the fruit. And we're really close. I think I only have, like, a couple trees left. I've got this tree, I've got this apple tree. The fossils could be worth a lot, though, if they are duplicates. I already shook this. Yeah, I feel like we're not going to get furniture for the day. The game just doesn't want us to. And now all of these trees, well, except for the ones that were newly planted, like yesterday or today, all of these trees, for the most part, should be the actual fruit that they are supposed to be. Like, that's the little fruit that's in front of it. Oh, not this one, though. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Freckles would do something like that. We're just gonna blame her for all of it. I'm so glad her bio actually popped up today, though, because it never does. Now the only one that has not shown yet is Pudge's bio. Anchovies keeps showing, and he's, like, brand new. Okay, I think this is everything. What you want, Mint? I'd like to see something. No, you always show me the same crap. Words of wisdom, you can't change what you've done, so you might as well just take pride in it. The voice of experience. Interesting. She's unimpressed, though. She's like, it's stupid. So dumb! There you go. Now Freckles won't stop. She'll just keep showing up. She will. Her stupid bio. Thank you so much, Chicken. I appreciate it. Always. I always appreciate when you guys share the bios. Pinky is in Wild World. I have never seen her or had her in a town, but she's definitely in it. That's Freckles' bio. That's everything you need to know about her. So dumb. Okay, I definitely have enough room in my pocket so I can go get those fossils identified. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll reach 100,000 bells. I hope we do. I hope I don't have to fish. Because, like, that's more tedious. I mean, I guess this is kind of tedious too, but, like, it's not just standing there and, like, waiting for something to happen so much. Alright, Blathers, give us the money. Or give us something that will make us money. Okay, this one. Yeah, all you need to know about Freckles is that. I can't, with her eyes super spread apart. My eyes are too close together to showcase it. Okay, yes, this is money. Okay, we've got another one for we've got 2 more for Blathers. We've got all 3 of them for today. Imagine the FBI has a file on Freckles and it looks exactly like that. Complete with music. Complete with Britney. One of my sisters used to always make fun of that song. That's like my favorite Britney album, but like that, and I love that song, but her weird like blah, we always used to make fun of that because we thought it was so random. But I had to use it because it just seemed like the kind of thing she would say, making her weird face, which she's not even making a face, that is her face. Remember when you got Dina Rizzo most likely to ba? Remember when Nausicaa was most likely to ba? So dumb. Anyway, yeah, I hated the blah. You know exactly, I mean, you just heard it, but even if you know the song Showdown by Britney Spears, or you've listened to that album, the In the Zone album, it's the one with Toxic on it. A lot of people call it the Toxic album, even though it's not, that's not really the title of it. It probably should have been, but whatever. She must not have known that that would be the most famous one off of it. Not my favorite song off the album, but yeah, Showdown, I always really like that song, but the blah is a little strange. Don't know what she was thinking with that one. Is a parasaur what he wanted? I don't know what Rolf wanted. He just wanted some weird dinosaur that I don't know if we got any fossils for. Oh, it's not the right one! The Patchy! Okay, never mind. I should go back and listen to old Britney again. I love going back and listening to old Britney. I really do love that album, though. That is, like... It's funny because the old albums are, like, my childhood, but I think that... No, I don't want to pick this up. That is legitimately, like, my favorite album of hers. Because I like the most songs on it. Like, with Oops, I Did It Again and Baby One More Time. It's like, I like the hits and a couple of the album songs, and then the rest are kind of just, like, not great. So, I think overall, it's like, I like every single song on In the Zone minus, like, 1 or 2. Which is pretty dang good. There's always, like, there's typically, like, one that you don't care about. But the rest of them are good. Had the first 2 albums. Me too! Oh, we're so close! I love Oops, I Did It Again. It does have some album songs on it, but I think it has more on it than... That's probably my second favorite album of hers. I really love the album just Britney, too. Her third album. But, I love Oops, I Did It Again as well. But yeah, it has more album songs on it than In the Zone. I should look through those albums and be like, do any of these have animals in the titles? Can I use them for Animal Crossing? We are so close. Oh my god, we're so close to paying this off. I just want to pay off this 100,000. Yeah, it also that one had, why do these bees come at night? My sister is such an idiot. Oh my god. Thank you. Anyway. Yeah, Lucky was always my favorite song off of that album. And I love the video for it. And I wanted to dance to it. My dance studio said no. And I was like, well, you guys suck. They never wanted me to, like, pick good music. They just wanted to pick, like, this BS horrible old school music. And I would throw a big fit and be like, no, I'm not dancing to that. But yeah, they were like, oh, it's too slow. And I'm like, why would they say no? I was, like, 7. Like, why did they care that much? Like, later on when I was teaching, I'm like, if I had a 7-year-old come up to me, one of my 7-year-old students, and be like, I really want to dance to this song. And it was, like, this cute, popular song. That was another thing. They were like, we can't dance to songs that are on the radio. They're too popular. And I'm like, yeah, but we can dance to songs that were on the radio in 1982 that are so old and overdone that we hate them. Don't get the logic, but My studio was very questionable when it came to music choice I think they still are a little bit. Dang it! I didn't expect them to bite that fast. But yeah, I don't think I would ever be like, oh, you can't dance to that. I think it's mellowed now, but back in the day it was like this dead serious thing. Like, oh, you have to pick, like, you can't pick this kind of music and you can't pick that. And it's like, why? Like, I'm 7 and I'm learning. I'm not gonna win. Like, I don't care. I don't care that much. Did a fish seriously start biting that as soon as I pulled away? Right, exactly. We can't dance to songs that are on the radio is code for I'm old and I don't like new music, basically. Yeah, what is with studios being like, you can't dance to songs on the radio? And then, a surprise, people start dancing to songs that are on the radio and winning, and it's like, oh, maybe you should dance to, like, a new song. Why are we dancing to It's Raining Men at 7 years old? I don't want it to rain men ever, let alone at 7 years old. That's too much testosterone. That's too much to deal with. That's too much, okay? And especially at 7 years old, no, that's not my priority. So, you know, if it's raining glitter or it's raining kittens or anything else, that would be great. But men, I don't think so. Not at 7. But it was okay to dance to that. Like, what? So dumb. The logic didn't make sense. There was no logic. That was the problem. I know I can't play Clue. I can't pick my own dance song. Now, if I wanted to dance to, like, Slave for You, I would get them being like, well, maybe not. Maybe that shouldn't be, like, your solo piece. 'Cause you're 7. But you better believe I was dancing like crazy to that in my bedroom. And later they let other girls dance to it that were older. And I'm like, you could dance to it if you were in high school, but maybe not at 7. Anyway, do you understand that I was very upset that I could not dance to Lucky by Britney Spears when I was a small child? I did dance to Genie in a Bottle. Now that I am very happy I at least got to dance to Christina. If I couldn't dance to Britney, I could at least dance to her runner-up. So yeah, me and I was, I think 8 or 9 when my dance group danced to Genie in a Bottle. And we got to dress up as little genies. It was a fun time. I remember we were in the Indy 500 parade after that. I think I've told this story before, but we were in the Indy 500 parade on a, like, circus float. I don't know what genies are at the circus, but okay. But we all had those costumes, my whole group, so we sat on the circus float waving in the Indy 500 parade, and in the float behind us was Melissa Joan Hart, which, if you're like, who's that? She's Sabrina the Teenage Witch. She's Clarissa, and Clarissa Explains It All. She's like a 90s star. So it was kind of fun. We were all like, oh my god, do you see her? Being like 9, that was a fun time, for sure. Too bad we didn't get to meet her, though. Also, Marching Band, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, why am I fishing like this? I'm never gonna get to 100,000 if I fish like this. Is there anything else I can sell for like a lot of bells that I don't care about? Okay. Here's the thing. It's not that deep. Like, no one is really listening to the lyrics when it comes to, like, dance competition. They're, like, analyzing your performance in that. So, like, I'm not a stickler for, like, that's inappropriate. Like, I am not that person. I really don't care that much. You know, if it's really overtly sexual, like in a way that's very well understood and not covered up, like, I'm a genie in a bottle, you gotta rub me the right way, is not that obvious. Unless you're a horny adult, that's what you're thinking about. And I'm sorry, but children don't think like that. So, like, you know, that's a personal problem. If people are, like, seeing it that way, it's not that deep. So it's like, this is fun. It's just like kids love Chappell Roan. I do too, but kids love her, and almost every single one of her songs is like explicit content, like about sex or about, you know, coming out of the closet. Like, these are not things that these little 6-year-olds or 7-year-olds are like, yep, I get that. That's what I think it means. No. They love hot to go, and they don't know what it means, and that's fine. You can dance to it. Who cares? No one needs to really care that much about what it means. So, whatever. And they love Pink Pony Club. It's not about a pink pony, but to them it is, so who cares? So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I loved all these songs as kids. My mom bought me the album. She knew I loved them. She knew I loved, like, Slave. She knew I was in my room dancing to Slave for You, and she's like, whatever. But again, I was the 4th out of 4. She's like, she doesn't know what it means. Who cares? I think when you're the first or only child, maybe it's worse, but especially for me, it was like, it's fine. The rest have survived. She'll be fine. Yeah, unless it's like actual crude lyrics that you can understand, then I think it's fine. If it's something a kid is not going to question, if it's something weird that a kid will question because it's like, what does that mean? Then it's probably not good, but, you know. If it's like a euphemism, who gives a crap? Alright, I'm selling this crap and hoping that it adds up. It probably won't. I'll probably still be short. It's so little. Barely made anything off of this. Ah! Okay, well maybe I'll just pay this off tomorrow. I'm gonna go pay off $95,000 now. If I had the rest of the fruit, it would be great, but I don't want to take the markers. I guess I could, but, like, I don't want to. So I'm just gonna pay this off tomorrow. It's not like I'm streaming this tomorrow anyway, so we're not gonna see that upgrade right away. Because tomorrow I will be streaming more Mario Kart World. It's another Switch 2 night, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll be streaming Mario Kart World for you guys again. This will be my second stream of it. We're gonna see 2 more. Probably do kind of what I did last week. Like, I did 2 Grand Prix, 2 Knockout Tour, then I did... I don't know that I'll do battle mode again this week. Maybe I'll do like another Grand Prix or something, an extra one. But then I also did like the self-exploration, and that was a lot of fun because I had not done that yet. Okay, I gotta pay my mortgage. But yeah, so we won't be seeing this until like next Monday anyway, and because I don't think there are any events this weekend, so don't worry. I will get this paid off. I will pay off the last 5,000, I promise. Oh, okay. Alright. I mean, there are still songs that I listen to that I grew up with that I'm like, oh, that's what that means? Weird. A blue table and a refrigerator. This is probably not enough to get 5,000 bells, but I think I'm gonna, well, okay, let me check one more thing. One more thing, you guys, before I sign off for the day. I'll see if this matches up to 5,000, and if it doesn't, then we're saying screw it. And we're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Is there anything lost? No! This is not going to add up to 5,000, but I will sell it to show you guys how much it does add up to. But yeah, Chapel, sorry to say Chappelle. Chapel is honestly, oh, he does want to talk to me! What you want? I need to ask you something. If you could be anything in the world, would you be a pirate ninja or a zombie Sasquatch? I think he's asked me this before. I like the Sasquatch part of this, and I like the pirate part of this, but I need it to be like a pirate squatch. That's what I would want to be. I'm gonna say this one, because I think I said the other one last time. Backstreet, I should have known you were one of them! Oh, he's unimpressed. I think the last time I answered Pirate Ninja, and he was like, that's what I'd be! Like, he was really excited about it, but he didn't give us anything, so... Yeah, that is the snack combo right there. The pirate squatch, and I leave my entire life behind. FOMO, play me. Come to call tomorrow. I know, I keep forgetting what day it is. Like, yesterday I was like, I'm gonna join call, and it was Tuesday. And I'm like, never mind. I guess I'm not doing that. And then last week, same thing. I kind of forgot that it was Thursday when I was done streaming. I'm like, oh, which it was really late. People probably weren't even there anymore, but I need to play you, Snack, even though I'm not very good because I'm still learning. Anyway, Chappelle is honestly, why do I keep saying Chappelle? Chapel is honestly a great example on both sides. Pink Pony Club and Hot to Go are innocent enough, but like casual, guilty pleasure, questionable. Yeah. I mean, Hot to Go, it's like Slave for You. It's like the same level, where she's clearly talking about like going home and banging and like who wants to, but like no kid is gonna know that or tap into that. And like Pink Pony Club isn't like, it's just, the meaning is different than what kids think of, which is like, I don't think it's sexual or anything. It's about sexuality, but I don't think it's like sexual. So anyway, that's my exciting lesson for today on, what did I teach today? I have no idea. I've taught a bunch of lessons. Oh, before we go, here's where I want to actually end, is in my house. Because I now have my first photo, and I'm so upset about it. I'm so upset. I got Freckles' photo. No! Well, why did I get the worst villager's photo? Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. This was a longer stream than usual, but that's just because I really wanted to make as much money as I could in this game. I wanted to make as many bells as possible. Let's see what we get on the menu. Yeah, we've learned that Freckles can change the mood. That's what we learned today. And also a ba for Aaron. But yeah, it's true. Blah. But yeah, I streamed a little bit longer today so that way I could do as much as I could to earn bells and try and pay off this loan. And we're really, really close. And by the time I hit the money rock tomorrow, we'll be good. So I'm going to get an upgrade by the next time you guys see it, which is probably for the best because then I can make that room up and look cute and we'll figure it out. And then all of our fruit trees will probably have grown back by that point. I don't think I'm going to mess with them or like take fruit and sell in that time. So by the time it's Monday, we'll have all the fruit. This is my house. This is boring. Anyway, we'll have all the fruit trees back. And then we'll get to see what our town looks like with all the fruit trees, and the other trees will be fully grown, and we can probably remove most of the markers at that point. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you to those of you who cheered bits and summoned bios during this. I will be live again tomorrow evening, with Mario Kart World. It's going to be a Switch 2 stream. It's my second one of these, so if you missed the first one, you can check out that game tomorrow. And I'll be back with more Animal Crossing on Monday, so that'll be the next Animal Crossing stream. So, I'll go ahead and share my link tree that has all my socials and all my links on it, so check it out if you need any of my info. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks again for hanging out. Bye!